Now that we've taken a little tour of the van, let's meet the owners of this van, and they can tell us a little bit about their van and how long they've had it. So, who are you guys and where are you from?
Good morning.
Morning. We're Bob and Marcy, and we are originally from Chicago, but we've been living in Florida now for about 11, going on 12 years, and currently in Central Florida. And for the last 4 years, we've been nomads, spending 8-9 months out of the year on the road, coming back to Central Florida for our winters. Last year we sold our 41-foot diesel pusher and decided to buy a van because we didn't want to give up traveling, but we didn't want to have the hassle and the stress of a big coach with maintenance, and give us the most flexibility when we travel. And we settled on the Coachman Galleria. We have the model, it's the 24 FLM, and our van has 630 amp hours of lithium batteries. We have 4x4, and we have what they call the Polar package, which gives it extra insulation, heated tanks, and heated water lines. And it is supposed to be good down to about 20 degrees. We've had it since September, and we've traveled, probably about 5,000 or 6,000 miles already. A lot of that was just picking it up in Phoenix and driving it back to Florida.
And we're trying to get used to, not the smaller space for sure, but we're trying to get used to being off-grid with the batteries and how to, manage the batteries.
No, do you guys have solar as well?
So we have 300 watts of solar, and the solar is probably enough to maintain the fridge and a minor amount of, say charging our battery, our iPhones or iPads during the day. We also have a second alternator in the engine, and that will charge up our batteries, our lithium batteries. About an hour and a half of driving will put them all the way back to 100%. After we got the van, we made a couple of changes to it. We took out the original air conditioning. It was a 12-volt system that really didn't do a very good job. So we put in a 110-volt air conditioner. The other thing we did was we upgraded our suspension. We put in heavy-duty springs in the back, and we put new shocks all the way around to give us a better ride generally, and also to make it better when we go off-road. And we do like to go off-road. That's why we wanted a van with four-wheel drive.
We might be old, but we still like a little adventure here and there, right?
Yeah, we're not rock climbers, but we do like the dirt roads, the gravel roads. We like to get to where we couldn't get with the big coach. So yeah, we've been living in it on and off. We're trying to get the kinks out. We're planning a big trip this summer. We're going to head out in July, and probably be on the road for 6 months or so. Hopefully we'll get up to Alaska for part of that, but definitely we'll be going northwest and west coast. We have family that will be visiting in Chicago, in Seattle, and in Texas on that trip. But other than those three things, we don't know where we're going. We're just going to play it by ear as we hit the road.
He's dying to test if we can go down to that 20 degrees and still stay warm. And I mean, we've been away from Chicago for a while, but a little bit of snow now would be kind of nice to see. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a little snow, so that's what we're going to do this year.
Now, do you guys have any social media presence that you'd like to share with everybody, like Instagram, YouTube, anything like that?
We started a YouTube channel. I mean, it's new. It has just a few things. We haven't traveled a lot yet, but it's called Bubba's Adventures, Living the Van Life. And just a function of our life, our adventures, like yourself, meeting new people, which is awesome. This guy's great. And then also, I do have some mobility issues, so a lot of times, when I do campground reviews, I'll focus on, can I get, I do a scooter, so can I get to their boardwalks? Can I get, around in my scooter, things like that? Because that was important to me, especially like state parks, national parks. I'm always trying to see if, if you can get around in scooters to see anything, because otherwise you're just depending on the overlooks, and that's not a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, the level of accessibility in campgrounds and state and national parks varies so much.
Yeah.
And I mean, some have almost none, and some are just great.
Yeah.
You know, so it's something that you know, that we pay attention to, and she does try to highlight, you know, when we do these individual campground reviews.
I mean, that's why I did the YouTube channel, but then after I started, I was having so much fun, and I'm like an extrovert, so, you know, now my whole life's on there, so. And my dog Luna, you'll see a lot of her because she's a little puppy, and she's our baby, so if you want to follow, we'd love to have you. And thanks, Brent.
Absolutely. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate
and thanks for being our neighbor.
Absolutely. These people are wonderful people. Again, what's your YouTube channel?
Bubba's Adventures Living the Van Life.
Wonderful. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate it, and you guys have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, and you too.
All right, ready for bratwurst.